first chapter, we would like to know what's inside the computer. That is, we will get to know about the history of the computer. And we are going to know what is a digitalization and how does this digitalization influence our real world. We would like to discuss this one, okay, to know about the concepts of this one and a quick review of the history of the computer, and then we discuss how does it influence our real world. So, in fact, the computer has been the lifeblood of the world today, right? If there were suddenly all these computers or computing system are turned off all at once, the power grid would shut out, the cars would crash, the planes would fall, the water treatment plants would stop, and the stock markets would freeze, and trucks with food wouldn't know where to deliver, and employees wouldn't get paid. So the world will get in a crash, right? So that is what happened in nowadays. If the computers were suddenly turned off, it influenced everything, all aspects in our real life. So it has been the lifeblood of today's world. We cannot live without these computers or these computing systems or these digital devices. Okay, so even many non-computer objects like t-shirts or the bags, they are also made in the factory, which is run by the computers or controlled by the computers, right? So no matter those, you look like it's heavily related to these computers or these non-computer objects, seems non-computer objects, they all related to these computing systems very closely. So the computing has already really transformed nearly every aspect of our lives. Okay. So this, we call it digital revolution, right? And this is not the first time we have seen this sort of technology driven the global change, right? Advances in manufacturing during the Industrial Revolution brought a new skill to human civilization in industry and domestic life. Mechanization meant we have more food. We may harvest more things to eat. We can mass produce goods, cheaper and faster travel rate and communication, and usually a better quantity of life. That is what we bought through this industrial revolution. It changed the whole life. It changed the whole world totally differently. So this is similar in nowadays, the computing technology brought to us. It is doing exactly the same thing right now. Change our lives, making our lives much more easier and much more cheaper and much more maybe happier, maybe not. But it changed our life. But it may not always be good when the technology developed, because it is good for the technology developed, but how we use this technology depends on the humanity. We can have very advanced technology to do some very, very good thing to develop the economy, to make everyone live a happy life. Or we can also use this technology to do some very bad or evil things. So the technology itself doesn't have a good or bad, but how we use it has a good or bad, okay? But anyway, it influenced the humanity, influenced the whole life. today's world, how does it works, has all been changed by this, we call it digital revolution. Okay, similar like industrial revolution. Now nowadays we are going through the digital revolution, and it is very lucky for all of you are you joining this revolution, and you may take some advantages that brought through this digital revolution that will make your work or development or life much more easier, much more cheaper, better food, better life. So that is a very lucky era. Okay, so we are now living in a time likely to be remembered as, we call it electric age. Okay, we call it electric age. Like we have some automated farming and medical equipment, right? We can use such kind of advanced developed equipment to do the surgery to help to save humans' life, or do the farming to make the growings much better, and we can obtain more food. And also global telecommunications and educational opportunities is also improved through this digital revolution, right? Some students from different countries, they may have better opportunities to learn things, even though they maybe in a very long distance, but they can also hear or listen how the teacher taught. So it brings much better opportunities for the education. It changes people's life. And we also have many new frontiers like VR, right? Virtual reality, and like self-driving cars. You know, in China, because I lived where I lived, we have a lot of companies like the Baidu or something, some other very developed technology companies. They have such kind of self-driving cars tested on the road, so we can see them all around. And these technology are developed. And in the near future, I think we will may benefits from these self-driving cars or something like that, new frontiers. And also, since now, in fact, you cannot go to China due to the COVID situation. But in the future, when the situation gets better, when you travel to China, like travel to Beijing through the Daxing airport, through Daxing airport, you may find the computing devices or robots or very advanced machines everywhere to help you getting very easier to get some food, getting you very easier to get into the plan. You don't need a lot of necessary approaches to do a lot of procedures. You may see a lot of robots to help you. And also in the near future, if you went to our university, our China University of Julian Beijing, when you want to get in our campus, at the door, the gate of the campus, there would be some machines for everyone to scan your face. Okay, you will do a face recognition to recognize is you, are you a student or teacher in this university? Are you a visitor in this university or not? To determine whether you can be approved to get in this university. So anyway, the advanced computing devices has been all around our daily life, especially in China. I think it is quite influenced our daily life. You can see a lot of intelligent machines, intelligent robots to do the delivery, to do a lot of things which is benefits our daily life, make our life easier. Okay, so the computing are doing the same thing now, right? We are going through the digital revolution. Okay, we call it electric age.